Hey guys, Pieces here. This is the start of the weekly Wednesday. The weekly Wednesday live stream, streaming PoE2. I'm still doing the same thing. I'm still doing endgame maps, trying to get my DPS up. I think I'm at 34k, 32k, 32.6k on my Lightning Arrow, which is my main damage. And so I'm trying to get that up to mid, like 35, 40k. So that's one thing. And the most important thing I'm trying to achieve doing maps is basically finding a Copper Citadel. So I found a whole bunch of citadels already, but only iron and stone so far. I actually have 2 more in view. There's one here, there's another one here, so another stone and iron to be done here. So that's obviously nice, but it's not what I'm looking for, because I'm missing the fragment that comes out of the Copper Citadel. So that's a bit of the that's a bit of the goal and basically what I'm doing at the moment. I have some corrupted areas that I would like to do, basically like to cleanse and then run the cleansed areas to to find better stuff. That's one of the things that's really clear about playing this game, because those areas are normally pretty good from a loot perspective. So that's the approach. I have a tower here that I would like to get to. It's a bit boring because these maps are not super exciting. So I might actually go and mess around in this area, try to get to those maps, do the corrupted area in the meantime, and do that. Let me just check. I have 2 towers, I think, in fairly close range. I'm not sure if this is a super interesting one, because this is basically just this area. The other one is here. Maybe this one is better. So maybe I'll start here. Just work my way 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So I'll start with that. I'm over halfway into the level, so that's alright, at least. Let's see if we have one without a huge amount of suffixes, like this one, because we're fighting a... You know what, let's have a look here. Because this is basically just getting through. One, 2, 3. This is also 6, right? I think so. Yeah. I'll take that one. I did build up a pretty high amount of maps again that I basically need to cross-check, and basically need to juice, I guess is the way to say it. So I need to spend a bit of time on that. Here we go, first map. Pay attention to my mana because it goes really fast. still do a significant amount of damage. I might try Simulacrum running a bit later. I'm not sure. Oh, there's a lockbox. That hurt. Just need to make sure that I don't get stunned while being on my roller. Let's go to that lockbox so we don't have to come back for that later. So as long as there's a large amount of monsters to kill, I'm actually okay with the mana because I get my mana replenished. Whew, wow. Okay, that's a lot. I didn't expect that, but that's fun. Alright, cool. A lot of waystones. Can never have enough of those.
Fury!
Still something over.
I need more mana.
Those are really annoying because you have to be near them for them to be able to take damage.
An easy trophy.
That works pretty well. As long as there is a lot of monsters to kill and they're not super armored or super resistant, you don't run out of mana that fast. Surprised how tough some of these monsters are. Single target damage. Alright. Hey Kieran, I am level 94, over halfway. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna make 95 tonight, but I should get a decent way into 95. I hope. If I don't die. If I don't die too often. Steady working through the levels. How are you, man? Nice. Yeah, well done. I remember you were pushing for it. Man, 96, that's a great achievement. Well done. It's gonna take a long time, seeing how long it is taking for me to get through 90 moves.
Fury!
How long it's taking to get to this level? It's taking a long time. Yeah, I actually started. I started spending a bit of time in another game as well. I actually started playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, also on stream. So you know, I'm switching it back and forth a bit, basically because of what you just said. Because I'm, you know, I still like to play, but it's probably better to wait a bit for the next patch, which I think is now, what is it? Probably 5-6 weeks away. I think they announced it end of August, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a bit silly to spend invest an enormous amount of time with this league being, you know, this league ending soon, right? So.
In my sight.
I streamed it, so I don't have steady days for that, but I streamed it. It's now Wednesday. I guess I streamed it on Sunday and on Monday, and I'm probably gonna play. I'm not sure tomorrow, Friday, but I'm for sure gonna play over the weekend. So it's a bit, you know, when I have a bit of time. To play, but it's a super cool game. It's very different than this, but I like it a lot. It's very heavy story driven. It's pretty difficult as well. My first combat was absolutely terrible. I was getting slapped around like constantly. So. But it's honestly a lot of fun, and I'm playing the first installment before I want to play the second one. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I played a bit of The Witcher too. It's I think there's a lot of similarities. There's obviously, it's less on the demons and that kind of stuff, which is obviously super heavy Witcher. But it's super medieval. It's very heavy on story. So I like it. Let's just say that. Let's see. I should be able to go to the middle. Yeah. I didn't see about Dawn of the Bloodwalker. I did see, what is it, Wu Chang or something. I see a lot of people playing that, which is supposedly something new as well. And I saw it in I actually just updated my NVIDIA drivers, my GTX drivers, and I saw a lot of that game in NVIDIA as well. So I'll check it out. Dawn of the Bloodwalker. Okay, cool. There's so many good games, and not enough time to, you know, play them all, to be honest. Ah, check it out. Yep. Yeah, I'll for sure check it out. Dawn of the Bloodwalker. Okay, so it's gonna be a while. All right. They're making a new Witcher as well. Did you hear? So they're basically working on Witcher, the Witcher 4. Blood of the Dawnwalker. Hey, I didn't know, so you could have fooled me. No worries.
Local.
I'll check it out. Let's see if I can find it on Dawn of the Bloodwalker. Hey, you know, you had the luxury of taking a nap. That's really nice, man. Let's see what we do. So you're considering spending time in other games as well, or you're just thinking, okay, take a break from gaming for a bit until the next league starts? What's your plan?
Risky choice.
I think I'm getting along. Oh no, that doesn't work. Shit. Yeah. And it's a good time of the year, you know, it's summertime, right? So it's a good time to play a bit less. Normally this is the time of the year that I, you know, play a bit less as well. I'm actually traveling a bit in a week and a half as well, so I'll probably be around a bit less as well until mid-August. And then I'll be back, and then a couple of weeks later they start a new league, so that's actually pretty well timed, to be honest. So no, that makes sense. And it's okay, right? You don't, you know, it's perfectly fine to take a bit of a break every now and then.
Risky choice.
Crap, I need that one slightly. Yep, works. Oh, that seems to work. Shit, did I not move this one? Yeah, I did. Yeah. No, I think you're right. I think honestly now at this point for my character at least it's taken an enormous amount of time to get really tiny upgrades. So that's really I understand what you mean. It gets very demotivating because I understand that further in the game you get smaller progression, right? But it goes from really big progression to a near standstill. So I totally understand what you're saying. No, I'm visiting the Netherlands, so you're right. I'm actually flying to Amsterdam end of next week. That's nice. Yeah, I mean it's nice weather, right? So you should be. Honestly, this is the time of the year to be a bit outside as well, right? I mean. You know, it's always a good idea to do a bit of exercise and a bit of outside time. It's just I don't know how it is for you. I'm here in New York. It's scorching. You're in Michigan, right? Yeah, I knew you were in Michigan. Yeah. It gets warm there, right? But you have the. Because that's the Midwest, so yeah, it's yeah. Here as well, it's just crazy. It's just in a big city like New York, it just gets nasty. It just gets, you know, the heat and then the humidity and everything together. It's just there's no escaping. Without dying. Hit already.
I need more mana. I don't have enough mana.
Oh, that's
Too slow.
all right. Let's see. Oh, these.
I need more mana.
Oh man, those shield bearers are so tough.
Not on mine.
Alright, that's it. Cool. Survive that. Yeah, New York is, like I said, New York, big city New York, and all the concrete makes it unbearable, to be honest. That's good. That you can escape and get a bit of shade and a bit of outside. That's perfect. You know, I spent a bit of time upstate New York
That's quite nice.
in the Catskills and stuff around this time of the year, and it's a completely different story. It feels so much nicer. So cool. I think that's it. But yeah, go for the tennis and do that kind of stuff. That's good. It's better to play a couple of hours of tennis than to sit behind your computer for the whole day. Which is what I'm telling you while I'm sitting behind my computer the whole day. So maybe take it with a grain of salt.
Let's hope this.
Speak.
Yes.
But it's a luxury if you have access to like forest and that kind of stuff. That's really nice.
Let's hope possession. Dying is not on our side.
Wow, 0.75% per map. Wow. So that's more than 100 maps for the whole level. That's crazy, right? Wow. That's nuts. That's crazy. Yeah, that's too much. That's too much investment, man. I'm deeply impressed with the level 100 characters I see people walk around with. That's just mental. Oh yeah. That would set you back. That would say if you use the omen and you get like 3% deduction. That's four maps again, right? So you're basically it's so annoying. That is annoying. I get the frustration. I already have that with mine that I get very fed up dying.
They'll be here.
That's crazy.
Waiting.
I didn't get a ring. Did I get a ring? I was so quick with... Is it this one? Yeah. Yeah, it's super. You play solo self-found, right? You don't trade, I think, right? Yeah. No, I thought about what you said last time. I think the solo self-found is absolutely... I think you need to be sort of professional to be able to make that work, and then it will still take such an enormous amount of time and such a grind. Or you need to be extremely lucky, which, I don't know about you, but all the orbs and the recombination stuff, I've never been really lucky. Yeah, it needs to be revamped. I totally agree. The next league I am gonna start a solo self-found character as well. I'm gonna probably start with that to see, I might be tired of it really quickly, but I'm gonna try it too in the next league, in the 0.31. But I assume they will revamp it. I think it's too much, right? Yeah, it's a bit like what I have, right? I mean, if I find a bow with a half good stat, I keep it. Yeah. No, I get what you're saying, right? If there's something that can be half useful, I think you're just keeping it in because you're afraid that if you trash it, that you needed it later, right? So because you cannot buy it. So yeah, I totally understand what you're doing. I'm gonna try this one. I'm gonna give solo self-found a go. Yeah. I think the solo self-found they're doing more and more, right? I think if I'm not mistaken, I think they have it in Diablo 4 as well. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they do. Hey, just a question. Do you do a lot of your... I assume you juice your waystones and that kind of stuff as well, right? No, I know. I played Diablo 4 quite a bit before PoE 2 came out. You know, it was for sure a game very, very different from this, with a lot of flaws. I totally agree. Okay. Were you playing tier 16 or tier 15 waystones? Because I think that tier 16 probably gives significantly more experience. It obviously creates a higher risk of dying as well, but I noticed that there's quite a difference in the amount. Okay. Quite a difference in the amount of experience that you get from 15 and 16. Here, let me try this. With a 16. Okay. Do I still have rarity maps? Oh yeah, that's what you said last week as well. Yeah. Okay, I understand. That for sure doesn't help you with leveling, with getting the experience, right? Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's like a bullseye hit I get, right? I guess, right? So you basically just get, you nearly get one-shotted, I guess. I don't know how big your energy shield is, but yeah, mine is like 360. Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, mine, you know, my life is 1700 and my shield is 364. Okay, yep. Yeah. Curses, elemental resistance, I can do this one. Let's try it. Go. Oh, this is not my favorite map.
Take this.
That's weird, they didn't show up.
Too weak, too slow.
Yeah, that was not handy. I ran into the enfeeble exactly when it was due.
In my sight.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very different gameplay from mine. I don't know if I know that one. Asmerian ranges. I need to have a look if I have it in my range so I can try it.
Fury.
For me, it's just that I know which one I prefer and which one I don't. I for sure have my favorites. Oh, let's see if I can survive this. I'm not a big fan of this map and then doing like a breach because it's so claustrophobic. So far so good. I'd say it's too much because that's normally when it's okay. Ooh, I just got it. Shit. It's not gonna be super well run breach, but okay. There's nothing to kill. It's not a great breach. Yeah, we're done with the breach. I will take a look at it. As Mirian Ranges. Is it one of the unique maps? I guess it is, right? I'm very serious.
Fury!
Oh crap, what is that?
I shall overcome.
Oh, it's a casual, it's a normal map. Okay. I'll have to check it out. I really don't remember playing that map. That's interesting. I think they're based out of New Zealand. No, these guys grinding your game, so they might base their map on a real life area where they are. Or something.
I need more mana. Face me.
Yeah, and so this is a build with a not great gear. So I imagine if you have like super exceptional great gear, I mean these guys that play this day in day out, they probably do 2-3 times the amount of damage that I do. So they really delete everything.
Over here.
Oh,
I need more mana. Out of mana.
so I changed my bow and now I run out of mana regularly, which is a bit annoying. But for the rest it's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's a Deadeye build. You're right. Yeah. That makes sense, right? I really think they're still trying to figure out the balances between the classes. Previous season, the monk was really strong, right? I think the monk was pretty strong. The infernalist. I started with an infernalist in this season, and it was very different from previous season. Yeah. No, I had the same with the infernalist in season 1. It was really good. Like the monk and what was it? The blood mage. I think the blood mage, the first, the monk, the blood mage, and the infernalist with the minions. The minions were basically deleting everything, right? All the pinnacle bosses were getting deleted by armies of lightning mages, frost mages. I was playing the not an infernalist with the arsonists. So it was super fun to play, but they didn't want to do that because it was too powerful. And now everything is lightning, right? So I don't know what they're doing. Yeah. They basically gutted the monk, absolutely. Yeah. Well, they really took away stuff, right? I mean, there was this one skill on the infernalist that if your minions would kill, you would find sort of shards that would replenish your mana or you would replenish your energy shield. I forgot the name of the skill, and that made it very tanky. And they just took it out. They just completely removed the gem, right? The skill gem. So. Yeah, they basically gutted all those classes. I totally agree. I was really close to just
Risky
putting
choice.
PoE completely on the side for a while after spending quite a bit of time in playing Infernalist here. I really didn't appreciate it. Grim Feast, that's it. Yeah, I couldn't come up with a name, but it's Grim Feast, you're absolutely right.
Thunderous shot. Barely broke a sweat. Out of mana.
Oh fuck, there's
Nowhere
still
to run.
dudes here. How can that thing be so strong? Come on. Those explosions are always very painful. Alright, that hit there.
Not
Come on.
yet.
Oh, these suckers are so strong. When it works, it's nice, but when it doesn't, it's really painful. Yeah, all right.
Don't mind if I do.
So I still didn't play any of the melee classes in this game. So I started the warrior, but spent like 3 or 4 hours on it, and then put it aside. So that's something I need to explore, like a monk or a warrior or something. I did play a bit of. I did spend a bit of time playing a mercenary. It was pretty cool as well, by the way. Well, I hope they basically give a bit of credit and a bit of playability to the Invoker class. You think you will play Invoker again in the next league?
Easy trophy.
After spending so much time on it in this one? Curious if you will play it again. Yeah. Yep. I think what I expect, what you will see is that they release another class. If they, for example, if they release the Druid or something, a lot of people will play Druid, and that will be probably a very overpowered class. It's a bit like what you saw with the Hunter this season, I think.
That would only slow me down.
Hunter being pretty strong, right? So. Cool. That's a good goal. Still need to get one character to 100. I've not been able to do that yet. Ooh, wow. That was close. Let's see if we can...
Charged arrow.
Killing everything for the additional experience. It's pretty light on mobs. Alright, this is done. Let me get out of here. Monk, Witch, Druid, Sorceress, Huntress, Ranger, Templar. I'll probably check, depending on the patch notes, I'll probably check Witch again. If they release the Druid, I would probably like to try Druid, to be honest. I've been playing Ranger a lot. I might actually try Merc next as well, and see if I can play, how far I can get that. Yeah, I have the same. Yeah, I have the same issue. I mean, I don't have the time to actually, get to that level in a very short time. So I typically in a season I focus on maybe 2 characters. So my Infernalist is I think 94. This one is 94, nearly 95. And then I have a Merc which is level 40, so that's not a whole lot. So. Yeah. Well, the thing is that the last like 4 levels are, well, even the last 5 levels are like absurdly long, right? I mean, that's just, the levels are absurdly big, and the penalty of dying is crazy high, if you ask me. So
You speak.
I think those 2 things combined, it's not great. Really? So you sort of play hardcore? Wow. How long does it take you to do the campaign then? And what do you do if you die? Because sometimes you die by accident, right? Or you... Interesting. Interesting. So you over level, is that it? So you basically make sure that you're a couple of levels higher? No, you make a new character, wow. No way. That's interesting. Wow. That's pretty serious, dude. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Ooh, this is a good one with a lot of spirit. I'll try to sell that
I'll be here.
if I have space. Yeah, I do. Oh, and a lot of max life. Let's see if I can get 25 exalted for that. You know what? I actually put it up for 10. Let's see. No clue, but whatever. Oh, no, it wasn't. No, can I do deaths? Let's check it out. I must have a lot. Ooh, I died 171 times. Oh man. Oh, maybe I should not have. Maybe I should not have done that.
Strange.
Ay, ay, ay.
Dying is not on our side.
As you can see, I die a lot. So. Wow. That's pretty serious, dude. That's really interesting. I didn't hear about it. I know that there's people playing hardcore, but like what you do. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I mean, this level is already pretty painful. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. at some point it's just so. I mean, these type of games are fairly heavy on the repetition, right? The gameplay loop is, you know, it's. You must be okay with the repetition, but at this point, the repetition versus the reward, like you say, is a bit. The balance is a bit gone, I guess. So, I agree. Yeah, if it doesn't feel like an achievement when you level to 96, yeah, you need to consider if you want to do that again for 97, right? That's it might not be worth it, and I think you know that, right? So. Yeah, I'm curious when they do the reveal, because there must be, you know, they had like 4 months to develop, right? So there must be a lot of information coming out by the time they get closer to the date. Not exactly sure what the plan is for PoE 1. If they have anything lined up for PoE 1, but yeah, we'll see. For sure gonna do a bit of an analysis when they come up with the patch notes.
I shall overcome. Barely broke a sweat.
Am I not dropping anything? Yeah, they are. I got everything at 75 plus. Yeah, I'm really curious what they will come up with for August. There must be quite some improvements, because I think this leak was not received really well. I think a lot of people walked away, a lot of the hardcore streaming type folks walked away from this leak pretty quickly, I think. It's not like they played for a really long time. Yeah. Yeah, it's at some point it's sort of a choice that you need to make, right? If you wanna go for more DPS or for keeping your maxed out resistances. I consider that too, knowing that my evasion rating is pretty high. Yeah. Says a lot, right?
Come, Jinga.
Exile. Where is she?
Thunderous shot.
Well, that was not very difficult. Yeah. Yeah. I think what's his name? I think the guy that's always on the press release and on the interview stuff. You have the guy who's responsible for Endgame. I like him. I think his name is Mark. And then you have the other guy. I think his name is Jonathan. I think he didn't do a very smart job the last time they were trying to market this league, right? Because he basically went into a discussion with people trying to give him feedback, and he was not really taking it at.
Hello there.
Yeah, he was not. He didn't really feel like he didn't agree with it, basically. So he basically was disagreeing with all these people, and that looked a bit cringy, if I'm honest. I don't think that was very smart what he did there. Yeah, Mark Roberts, yeah. Jonathan Rogers. I like Mark Roberts. I think that's the guy who is responsible for all the endgame stuff. So he's responsible for mapping and for all the game mechanics. As soon as you end the, as soon as you complete the campaign. And I think Jonathan is probably a bit more overall game development, maybe classes and that kind of stuff. That's the way I see those guys at least. Yeah. No, I agree, right? And it's not easy to please everyone. That's the other thing, right? There's always going to be people complaining. People are going to be annoyed with what you do. You know, the whole drama with the release dates and all that kind of crap. You know, that goes a bit far. I think they really made a solid game, if I'm honest. And I think people should, if you want to play it, you play it. If you don't want to play it, you don't play it. But all the hate they get, I don't think that's really necessary, to be honest. Yeah, oh, absolutely, I agree. Can I do this different?
Detonation time.
Suckers with these bombs.
What luck.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think the base of the game is really good. I think they just need to polish it so that it becomes the replayability becomes better, right? I think that's it. I think they did a tremendous. I think they really did a very good job on this stuff. Yeah, on the game in general. It looks good. It plays good. It feels good. Yeah, I don't have that much to complain, to be honest. Besides the things that we're talking about, right? I mean, there's obviously improvements to be made, but yeah. 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 They will come up with more depth. Absolutely. They have to. But you know, considering this is an early access, I think they had to do this so that they could test stuff. And, yeah. I think so far they're running a pretty successful early access, to be honest. Of course there's things going wrong, but I played PoE 1 for 2 hours, but I tried it after I basically tried it when the last league was released. So to answer your question, not really, honestly. Cannot really say that I
Storming
tried.
arrow.
That I gave PoE one a proper try. I didn't.
No mana.
Ooh. There's a key. Got a reliquary key. How about you? Did you play it? Yeah. Well, the fact that it's what is it? It's a 13-year-old game and it's super popular still, right? And all these people that play PoE2, once there is a new league in PoE1, they always go back, right? So it must be good. Otherwise that doesn't happen, to be honest. So no, I agree. You know, I might try it. What did I try? What did I play? I played Marauder or something. It's just when you're used to this, it's difficult to basically go back to the visuals of PoE1 for me at least. So maybe just me being difficult, but for me it was a bit difficult to do that. Yeah, you know, for the time it was probably okay, right? It's like if I remember playing World of Warcraft on release. That's 21 years ago, something like that, right? And at that point it was perfectly fine. If I start playing World of Warcraft now, I would look at it and I would think, oh wow, that looks old, right? So for the time it was probably really good. It's just that if you didn't keep playing, then it's if you try to get into PoE1 now, I think it's just a bit more difficult to adjust to those old visuals. Maybe I'm just thinking about it. I think these visuals are really, really good. Looks very smooth, very crisp.
Go on. Fished.
Oh, I picked up all.
That'll be you. Wait. What can I
But everybody is nuts about PoE1, right? I mean, absolutely crazy.
Until next time.
Okay, so I got another one of these. I might actually go hand those in because it's probably nice. The worst guide to Path of Exile. I'll check it out. I'll check out the when I stop playing later. I'll check out the game trailer that you said, and I'll check out this guide because I'm curious. I know that a lot of people don't want to play it because of the passive skill tree is so overwhelming. So yeah, I'm curious. No, cool. I'll check it out. I'm curious. I'll check it out. crap. That's not what I want. A lot of stuff here. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I think you know, I think at some point they will go that direction, right? I think there will be like real big differences between those two games, and I think they're not gonna make it the same, but they will. One of the things I think they will do with PoE 2 is include the same level of depth, right? Like you were saying. I think PoE 1 is much faster, and that's what you hear a lot of people complain about, right? Is that it's super fast. It's basically you basically see people like blink damage like constantly. I don't think PoE 2 is gonna go that direction. I think, I'm not sure, but you know, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I prefer the focus to be a bit more on combat than just you know, like Diablo 4, that you're basically just button bashing and killing everything in the screen, and that doesn't have to be for me, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, you're right. They worked on that game for 13 years, so we'll see what they you know, we're gonna be part of the journey for PoE 2, right? So we'll see. Totally agree. Balance is important. I think they need to they need to add more depth to Endgame. Come up with something that the last 5 levels, there's sort of an incentive to do the last 5 levels as well. There's a clear progression, and you know, after level 95 you don't go completely off a cliff with what you need to progress, right? Because that's the other thing. You know, you're playing solo self-found, but if you play and you can trade, the good weapons from the point where I am now, the good weapons go for, so the really good bows go for over 100 divs, right? So that's just for a very small group of people, right? So I don't know what they're. And I understand that it needs to be sort of an exclusivity, but I think that's a bit, the gap is a bit too big. Yeah. Either the drop rates, or what you say, the drop scaling, or there needs to be a better way to craft, right? Better than what it is now. So if I want a bow with 3 levels of projectiles on it, or 5, or what is it, 4? I need to be able to, you know, even if it means that I have to farm a specific orb for that, I'm fine with that. But you need to be able to get the +4 levels to projectile skills as, I don't know, an essence or a specific orb that you can apply on your bow, or something like that. I don't know. Well, it's so RNG, it's so random that it's yeah. You know, I have this huge collection of bows purely because I want to recombine them, and the recombining is, I want to say hit or miss, but it's basically a sure miss, right? I think I've recombined, I'm gonna say around 50 bows and quivers, and I think I had one time that I got a decent quiver out of it, but it was not even good enough to replace my current one. So You know? Yeah. No, I totally agree with what you're saying. What was I doing? Oh yeah, finding a map. Full suffix maps. That's gonna be very painful. Evasive, elemental damage. Yeah. Yeah. It's super frustrating. I laugh about it, but I know how frustrated you must be about that because that's super annoying. And that must not be what they intend to do, right? That must not, because in the end you're not having fun. You're just getting frustrated that you don't get the pair of gloves that you're looking for.
I shall overcome.
I don't know. It's just a bit out of proportion.
Quick and lethal.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just frustrating. It's just frustrating as well. No, I totally agree. And, you know, now that you reach your level, I totally understand that you say, okay, maybe I'll take a bit of pause because you know, you spend so much time over 100 maps to get to that level, and then now you need to go over 150 maps to get to the next level. It's not like there is sort of a it's a bit lost. Balance. Oh yeah. Remind me that I look if I can see it. I totally forgot about it. If I survive this, I'll have a look if I can find that map.
An easy trophy.
Man, there's a lot of trophies.
Out of mana.
Really? Dutch fishermen in New Zealand? Or is it Dutch people living in New Zealand? That's interesting. crazy.
Fury!
They must have used an airplane. It's like I think the trip from the Netherlands to New Zealand is like 24 hours or something by plane. So imagine, it's crazy. That's super. Did you ever go there? Must be from here. It must be far as well. So I assume you would fly to from Michigan. You probably fly to Los Angeles or to San Francisco or Seattle, and then basically go over the Pacific, right? It's gonna be, if you do that, it's a long trip as well. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I did Indonesia from Amsterdam once. That was like 20 hours flying. There was like, I think it was 16 hours flying, and then with all the layover crap, you're basically 24 hours on the road. It's just miserable. Once you're there, it's super nice, but it's miserable to get there. I think accuracy is pretty low. I miss a lot. Yeah, that's a miserable trip, man. Detroit, LA, Auckland. Whew. Yeah. Actually, I actually drove a car and drove motorbikes in Scotland and in the UK. It's actually not bad. You get used to that really, really quickly. It's a bit weird in the beginning. It takes like 2 minutes, but yeah, you get used to it super fast. Motorbike was even easier. Oh, I ran into the explosion. But if you get a chance to go, you should, even though it's a long flight, because it must be, it must be stunning. I have a Belgian friend who lives in Wellington, near Wellington. But it's super fun. Yeah, that's a good place. I don't know, I always have, for me, when I think about New Zealand and those kind of areas, I always picture myself walking around in the Lord of the Rings decor, on the stage of the movie.
Hail!
Yeah. Yep. I think that's what you hear a lot about New Zealand. I'm also told that it can be a bit boring. So, you know, it's if you have to think of something negative, it's probably there. If you like nature and you're good with it being quiet, you're probably in a very good spot, right? I've never been that. I've never been there. That's still on my list for at some point when I have a bit more free time. Yeah, because you're at the source of the game, right? You're basically where they're making it. So. Yep. But you, it's honestly, it's a good reason for you to go, right? You have family there, so that's nice. Those kind of things are the best reason. It's good excuses to go. Yeah, that's the problem here, right? I know what you mean. And New Zealand, you know, that's one of those places where, especially because it's so far, you probably don't want to go for less than 2.5, 3 weeks, to be honest. So that's difficult here. It's more normal in Europe. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. That just works different here. Just think about it that in the Netherlands, in my job in the Netherlands, I had 38 days a year of holiday. So. No, I work for. I think originally the company I work for is British, but they're pretty. I work for one of the big accountancy firms. So. Yes, I had 38 days in the Netherlands. I would go ski, I would go snowboard in March for a week with my friends. I would go on summer holiday with my wife to Indonesia for 2.5 weeks, and then at the end of the year in November I would go surf or kite surf in Brazil. So and that basically all stopped when I moved to the US. Different times, different approach. But yeah, I had so much holidays that
Are you sure about that one? Seems risky.
it's crazy in the Netherlands. Yeah. And you know the big difference is with holiday is that in Europe, when you're on holiday, they don't really expect to be on call.
Are you sure about that one?
Right? So
Seems risky.
You're not really being bothered.
Are you sure
once you're
about
on
that
holiday.
one? Seems risky.
Here we go.
Ready when you are.
I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, you know what it is? European people just think, they don't really think about America and American employees not having the same type. They think they have the same type of deals, right? Which is not true. Like what you're saying, I think for a lot of people in the US, it's very common to have like 5, 10, if you're lucky, maybe 15 days a year. It's not the same in Europe. I think most countries in Europe, Belgium, France, Germany, all the Scandinavian, Denmark, Finland, Sweden, Norway, all those countries, most of them have like a minimum of 25 days holiday a year, which is let's just say at the federal level, it's a law. So companies just have to follow that, right? So it's not even that one company says I'll give you 15 and the other company says I'll give you 25. No, the minimum is 25. And then companies can differentiate by giving more free time, so to speak. That's how it works. So it's very difficult. Oh, I got a local. Ooh, don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh, I'm gonna pick it up before I die. Yeah. It's important, right? I think what you will, I think it's important to actually give people holiday and time off. Maybe that's my European part speaking, but yeah, that's it. That's important, right? That you can at least you can relax and it's okay. You can go out, you can be, you can exercise, you can do whatever. But there's, I don't know. It's not for everyone here, right, in this country, so it can be pretty tough, I think. It's pretty tough for a lot of people, I think. So. Did I do everything? Yeah, I think I did. 64. That didn't go really fast, though. All right, we're gonna look for that map. Yeah, it is. You're right. If you have a stressful job, the fact that you can disconnect and actually not participate in meetings or be on a call or that kind of stuff, I think it's really important. But yeah, I'll keep that one. Ooh, I'll keep that one too. I'll keep all three of those.
This whole possession now lies dormant.
Yeah. I'll check. Let me get rid of this stuff. Put this here for now. Oh, wrong one. All my endgame stuff. Alright. It's a woodland map, so check the forest areas. And it's called Asmerian. What was it called again? Asmerian. Asmerian Ranges, alright. I should be able to search, right? Crypt. Sulfuric Caverns. Steaming Springs, Hidden Grotto, Steaming Springs, Fortress, Savannah, Woodland. Hidden Grotto. Trenches. I played Trenches, Steaming Springs, Augury, Asmerian Ranges, Rust Bowl, that's a unique one, Forge, Hidden Grotto, Wetlands, Riverside, Desert, Crossbow, Crimson Shores, trenches, sump, wetlands, mire, headlands, seepage, Crimson Shores. Penitentiary, augury. Wow. There's a lot of forest here. Channel. Ah! We got it. Asmerian Ranges. This one. So I don't have to research. I'm gonna refill. I'm gonna get a quick drink. I'll be back in 10 seconds. Okay, let's try it. Bring my fishing gear. Okay. Let's what is on the map? Let's have a quick look. Okay, we got a no boss, but we got a breach, expedition, and a ritual. So. Check one more thing. Let's see if there's any rarity stuff. 49% increased experience. That's really good. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get a map now. Let's just see if I can get one with only prefixes. Like this. Yep, let's do it. Let me just check where I currently am. And I got a waystone here as well, so that's fine. I can find it back. Alright, here we go. Fishing gear packed. Ready to run. Curious if I did this one. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that looks very, very sweet. I don't think I did this one. No, I for sure didn't do this one. That's pretty cool. Oh, wow.
Storm point.
Yeah, I didn't do this one. This is the first time I try this.
I need more mana. Too weak, too slow.
Nice. It's pretty, huh? Little hobbit town. The Shire. Oh. I'm just gonna play a bit before I do some of the ritual. Ah, I can do it. All good. All good. I didn't say a lot. Yeah, it looks really nice. With the forest and the hills and the... You're right. Looks really good.
Charged arrow.
Okay. That's not too bad. Here we go. Oh, we got a... Where is he? There he is. Okay, it was a merc. That's a bit... it's too bad, but... Yeah, it is. It's really good. I agree. I totally agree. Oh,
Too slow.
God Shriek. Oh, I was nearly stuck there. That was close.
Mana.
Version of the split.
Mana. Thunderous shot.
Oh, we're stuck for a second. That's weird. Man, this is really
That would only slow me down.
that was a proper breach. Where did it go? It's not a whole lot of splinters. Okay. Let's do this.
Barely broke a sweat. You have no chance. Got no pack space for that.
Yeah, I like this. I like this map a lot. I've never done this one. I've never ran into it. And I've done a lot of maps. It's really interesting. Let's do this first because the visuals is typically the most painful. Oh, again? Why do I have this in the screen? Where is it?
Some noise.
That was weird. It was the... That was weird. So I had an exile mid.
No pack space for that.
An exile in the middle of my ritual. That was weird. Alright, whatever. chaos damage, lightning. Alright, let's do the ritual. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm not doing that one. Can do this one. I think I have both, right?
Seems risky.
That sucks. Alright, so it's one or the other. I want this one because this one has the logbooks. Alright, well, it's what it is, right? Can I not carry anything anymore? Okay, that's a bit weird, but alright. I'm gonna quickly continue.
Yes.
But I totally agree, that's a very, very nice map. I think I had the river when I started the map. I'll have a look. Just helping this crowd.
What can I do for you? Does hope session out loud for me?
But the little stream looks really, really nice. You're right. Let's see if I can find another piece of. With the little huts. Here. A little bridge over it. It's super cool. It does look very cool, you're right. It really looks to invite to actually play, to get your fishing rod out and do some fishing. Check how cool it looks. Unbelievable. Yeah, it looks beautiful. Fury! Well made. Really well made. Sure, man. Go take care of your cat. Really cool. The cat demands food. That's pretty cool. You're being ordered to take care of the cat.
Fury!
Here is the third. Alright, map complete. I can do the third. Yep, here we go. Wait, again another exile. How many exiles do I get here? Where's this one? Nice! 3 exiles, that's something. Cool, I got like a cowboy hat. That's pretty cool. Don't think I have that. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's just get rid of some stuff. I think that's the third crossbow that I'm getting, but alright. Ah, come on. Give me audience with the king. Come on, guys. %, that's not a whole lot. Three levels to projectile skills. The rest is not good. Alright, that's a bit of a shame, but alright. Welcome back. I'm just done with the map. You're right, it's probably one of the nicer maps, if not the nicest map of the game, to be honest. Really nice. As Mirian ranges, I need to remember that one. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just bad. How do you say it? Dumb luck or dumb bad luck, I guess. But I don't see it a whole lot though. Here, there's 3 the same ones in a very short. Spiderwood script. It's really deep in the forest. This blooming field. I'll keep looking. I like it. That was a good one. Don't think I've seen this one either. Penitentiary. Alright. Let's get rid of this stuff.
Go on.
3 crossbows. Alright, let's go finish that tower. This one. Yep. Yeah, you're right. So all those bows have like different properties. So I look at increased physical damage, lightning damage, and I'm gonna try and see if I can create like one with really high physical damage and really high either lightning damage or lightning damage basically. So, and I've already combined here I have nearly two blades full of stuff. So you're not the only person hoarding stuff, dude. But I need to get rid of some of this stuff because I'm keeping way too much stuff. So at some point when I'm off stream, I'm just gonna go through the stuff and basically clean it out. That's typically what I do. Because it's too boring to do that on stream with you guys, with you guys watching it. That's so boring. It's basically like cleaning your room, right? It's like decluttering your house or something. Nope. Give me a sec. Sorry about that. Whew. Let's find a good one. No. Oh, Monster Life, another good one. Extra chaos damage, chills. I can try this one. Why not? Here we go. Oh crap, I closed it. Alright.
Storming arrow. You have no
already there. Nice. Alright, let's kill the elites. And see if I can find the expedition.
Fury!
Yeah, it's super low, man. I mean, I even had them that I had it that the chance of success was like 1% or 3% or something. It's basically means that you will not be successful. That's it's like you say, you more or less know that you will be just throwing away your item, right? That's it. And normally, when it's successful, it's for stuff that I really don't need. Yeah, I've not been super successful with the recombination. It also took a bit of time for me to realize that you could select multiple modifiers. I know that's a bit silly, but I didn't know. Don't put your money on the recombinator. That's basically what I'm saying. Normally, I clean my my stash by just doing a lot of recombination because you empty your stash really fast if you do it that way. It basically means that you just get rid of everything. It's a bit of a silly thing to say like that, but it's really true.
Seems risky.
Never works. It's so annoying. Can never do all 5.
Take this!
There. Here it is. Nice. Okay, so that was the expedition. Quickly checking the other. Ooh. There are elites. 68, wow. Not gonna be anywhere close to getting that done today. Yeah. Yeah, they really give the preference to thunder, right? To lightning damage. That's very, very obvious. So I agree.
Speak.
Greetings.
Yeah, it does. With the hunter, with the lightning spear, with the deadeye, with lightning arrow. So absolutely, big buffs. I'm probably gonna take a break soon, Kieran. So I need a bit of a breather, to be honest. Why? What's up?
Hello.
So I'm probably gonna stop not too long from now. Yeah. Yeah, that's the tough part, right? I mean, with some of the Infernalist builds, you had to buy such an expensive gear to make it successful to run, you know, storm mages or that kind of stuff. That it would just not be playable for that reason, more or less. So I know what you mean. Yeah, I'll watch that. I'll watch that on the sofa tonight. The worst guide to Path of Exile. I'm gonna absolutely watch that, and I'll let you know next time I see you. I'm gonna let you know what I think about it, and I'm gonna check the game trailer as well. So I'm actually gonna write it down. Worst guide to Path of Exile. What was the trailer again? Dawn. What was the game name again? The one, the game that you said I should check out, which is going to be released next year. Dawn of the Bloodwalker. I'll check it out as well. Yeah, I'll check it. Corner Conquers. Cool, I'll check it. I'll check it out. Before I log, I'm gonna have a quick look what I'm gonna put in here. I think I have a... Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Absolutely. Radiate. All maps in range can be accessed. That's good. I'm gonna do that. And then gonna do breach. Breach and ritual. Yeah, why not? ritual. Yeah, I'm sitting in front of it, right? I am 68%. 68% in. Here, let me show you. %68 into the level. I didn't level really fast today for some reason, but I'm just 70 million away from the next level, so I'm getting close. I think if I play tomorrow evening, I should either get the level or I should make it very close. That's what I think. So we'll see. Man, this is difficult with a quad tank. Oh, I cannot see the jet anymore. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm not too far. I'm not too far from the next level. Cool. That is done. Let's see. There we go. Do I have a ritual as well? Maybe delirium is a good idea. Let's have a look. Well, that's gonna be it. Alright, so I can actually now access this one and then do this tower right after it. So that's cool. And this one as well. Nice. So I have access to nearly 2 towers immediately. So that's pretty sweet. Hey, I got a moving wanderer, a wandering trader. Nice. I think that's the first one. I'll check that next time. Ah, got another tower here as well. That's gonna be a bit more useless one, but all right. Cool. Cats are something, right? We have a little we have a cat as well. Such a character. That's so cool. At least he unplugs it. He doesn't bite the cable. The cat that we had before used to chew on my headsets and actually, you know, bite through the cable. So I would find like an earplug somewhere and then have a headset with one earplug or something. So cats are so funny. That's cool. He's very civilized. That's so cool. Really, really good, man. Hey, dude, I'm gonna take a break. That's good because it can become, you know, my cat really bit one of my favorite old-fashioned cable headsets, and I had to get a new one. It was completely broken. It was beyond repair, so it's a bit of a costly thing with cats. So anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna take a break, Kieran. I'll go check the movie. I'll go check the videos, and I'll let you know what I think. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one, and have a very nice evening. Thanks for watching. Bye.